Alright, playing with a favourite faction. What can go wrong? And already I've cursed myself and we're going to lose. Nah, we're going to win. Easy. Easy win. Playing my Imladris strat. Nothing can go wrong. I've never lost using this Imladris strategy. Except for when I went against 4 AI at once. That was testing the boundaries of my power. I'm going to start with another forge because this map does not have many settlements to offer in the early game. I'm going to get another unit of Blade Masters, of course, because that is what I do. It's what I do best. And I'm actually going to go for a Garden of Imladris. I hate saying I'm going to go for the Garden of Imladris because the Hobbit farm is so much better. It has natural defenses on tier 1. Ugh.
Drive them back! They attack!
What do you guys think in the comments or on Twitch chat? If anyone's actually there, I can't tell. If anyone is watching, tell me. Should I be using? Should I invest in Gardens of Imladris? Are they actually worth it? Since I'm not making cavalry, since the cavalry of Imladris aren't the same level as their infantry. I shouldn't. I should just get Hobbit farms. Hobbit farms are just the best. They're the most well-defended settlement in the game, and their discount doesn't even matter that much because if you do go for the Dunedain, it's good. We're against Rohan. Oh, I've not done this kind of game in a while. Imladris versus Rohan. This is actually where this strategy originated from. Playing against Rohan, I would just go Blade Masters and Pikemen, and I'm going to get some Pikemen because we are going to need them. Because I imagine there's also some trolls around here. But yeah, the strategy is just go for your 2 tier 1 units. Get them upgraded early on. Because you can do that, by the way, if you build a library. Which we are going to be doing.
Protect these lands.
And just spam face with really good units. Get Arwen and the twins to deal with opposing, well, to deal with enemy threats such as their heroes, which, by the way, the twins and Arwen together is a hero killer unit and a unit support hero, and makes them really good combination. Not just because they're siblings, but also can counter nearly every hero in Rohan's roster, along with your basic units. It's a really good strategy, this is. And for anyone that is trying to learn Imladris, this is the kind of camp setup you want. 2 or 3 forges depending on how many settlements you have near your base to begin with. And then a library and a barracks. Get the library in about the first 5 minutes. We are currently at... We're not past the 5-minute mark yet, so maybe not get your library just now. I'm getting it because we don't have many settlements to work with. Some gobos just protecting an outpost. And yep, look at that, Rohirrim already. And these pikemen do the most revenge damage of any early tier pikemen. Because these are technically late tier pikemen. And yeah, look at that. They didn't charge, they just helped us clear the goblin cave, and they're still doing good work for us. Make sure the pikemen are dealing with that. We're still getting attacked in the base by pikemen. They might get a building, but I might be able to stop them if I can get Eristor onto the barracks. I'm about to lose the barracks, oh my god, I'm going to have to use the breeze. I'm going to have to blow on these guys.
Weapons! Take back these lands!
Okay, I'm going to build this into a Dunedain outpost. I know it's probably a stupid decision because we are against Rohan, of all factions. But I'm running out of options. I just want a building that can survive. And although it doesn't do well against siege units, it can still survive. Make sure our pikes are in the front. I should probably get another unit of pikemen shortly if they don't destroy this barracks, which I don't think they will. There's not enough of them. No, we're fine, we're fine. I probably shouldn't spread out so much though. That's how I get killed. Make sure we're actually killing these Knights. We're not missing any elves, but let's just heal up so we don't.
We must protect Middle Earth.
Don't build anything here yet.
Forward.
Let's keep it as it is. Don't level anything up until
Your spears. Thrust. Take them out. Push.
until I know I need to. Get another unit of pikemen in here because they are actually spamming cavalry. And there's the siege, and there's the onagers, which is why I didn't build the Dunedain outpost at all.
Break off.
I knew this would happen. You blade masters continue over there.
Line it up. Line it up. The fighting has begun. Stay on guard.
You get rid of the onager.
We will defend the Elven lands. Take back these lands.
Perfect micromanaging.
We must protect Middle Earth.
Rohan is a faction you need to micro against because they will throw siege at you at every opportunity. They are not afraid to throw siege at you. Okay.
Be alert, sentry.
But yeah, our units just shred all of their infantry. And with Rohan, sadly, they don't know how to use. They don't use the exile camp. They only use basic outposts. So you'll never see them actually use the exiles or their captains. They won't actually use their good stuff. They'll only ever stick to their basic units, which is actually kind of sad. It makes them really strong in the early game because all their early game troops are amazing. But actually, getting to the late game, they do fall off. Yeah, I'm just going to let that fall. I had no intention of saving that. I'm spreading my forces too thin, too early in the game. Too thin, too early in the game. I don't want that. I want blacksmithing studies. And I want to get a 4th Arabian forge. And they didn't even try to destroy it. What fools! Fool of a Rohirrim. You dare come into my land and think you can insult me? Sorry, I got a bit of a... I got a bit big for my britches there, I must say. I do enjoy doing some voices from time to time, as I'm sure many of you are aware. Spices up the act, as it were. Ugh, doesn't do anything good for the throat, though. Hurts like a motherfucker, which I think we're far enough into this battle to say without me getting demonetized on YouTube. But we don't have to worry about that. No, actually no, don't. Let's get Arwen next. This is basically the army we need. 5 units, 2 blade masters, 2 pikes because we're up against Rohan. Any other faction, just 1 unit of pikes is enough. Because most factions do use cavalry, but not to excess. Rohan, it's not to excess, but it is annoying. Where are they?
Press on.
They've just vanished.
Guard this area. Elves of Mithlond.
No, we're still all healthy, I guess. Save it for Arwen. Get rid of this. Goblin lair. These things should be level 2 now. Good. Some extra money in the pocket. Couple hundo in the bank. About to spend it all on a woman. Oh.
We must protect Middle Earth.
If people were to take some of the things I'd say as just random clips, people would be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Oh, I love it.
Press on.
Although Rohan is being very docile.
Guard this area.
I say they're being docile. I've been fighting them constantly for a while now. We've only just started being quiet. And every time you say that, you're cursed to be wrong and they're about to spam you with troops. Just watch. See? See? That's where they've been. They've just been waiting for me to open my stupid fat mouth and prove I'm wrong. They're just busy taking over the rest of the landscape is what they're doing. They're landscaping. Let's get some hobbits in here. But yeah, as it stands, if Rohan doesn't come with a concentrated force that includes siege units, they're never going to destroy this base. Rohan is probably one of the easiest factions to fight against if you are, if you know the faction's strengths and weaknesses. If you know how to hold them off for a long amount of time, you'll find you'll never lose against them. That is a guarantee from me. If you know how the AI plays, you will never lose. But yeah, we can see where they currently are. Oh yeah, that's like the kind of Easter egg of this map. Is they've got half orcs here that are like really strong, and look how much they're tanking Eowyn. Like my god, they are strong. But we're still stronger, and let's get Arwen leveled up, because when she's leveled up, she is a beast. Let's just slow down everything here. Yeah, you can see right there, they're throwing everything into this Easter egg here, and it's costing them massively. I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot that this was the Easter egg to the High Pass. The Easter egg on the High Pass for Age of the Ring was just mammoths and frost everywhere, which I think is stupid. Honestly. So, some of the special features of the Age of the Ring maps are just... It turns you off from wanting to play the maps. While the Easter eggs in the Edain mod are fun. They're not in your face. They're not cutting the map off. They're just giving you something in the corner of the map. Here, fight this. You'll win a reward if you do. Where if you're playing the Age of the Ring mod, sadly, when you're doing it, you're going against that. They drop a couple thousand, and if the AI picks it up, they win.
It's a small goblin.
I'm sorry, that's me ranting because this takes me back to when I tried to play the High Pass in Age of the Ring. I hated this map for so long. That's probably why I've kept away from it. I've had a natural aversion to these kinds of maps that are actually really fun in the Edain mod, but are super uninteresting in Age of the Ring. Don't get me wrong, both mods have great gameplay, great maps. It's just that in the Edain mod you have more consistent good maps, and in the Age of Ring mod you have some maps you never want to play because they have garbage mechanics. That's just me having a nice little rant for myself. I do enjoy getting to ramble sometimes on things that aren't particularly relevant. I'm going to build a Linen Watchtower because I want to get Cirdan the Shipwright, one of my favourite heroes. Not because he's amazingly strong, but actually because of the inverse. Because he's not incredibly strong. Half of his mechanics are technically siege based because he is meant to be the siege hero, because for some reason they made it so every faction has a hero that prioritizes doing siege or defending against siege, such as in the case of Gondor, there's Baragond. Rohan is Fairdred. Who else? Rohan's Fairdred. That's God, I hate these. God, I hate battering rams. The dwarves. Each dwarf faction has a different siege hero. Erebor has Glowin. Iron Hills has Dra. Yeah, Dra became the siege hero for the dwarves of Iron Hills, and dwarves of Eredluin, I believe it is Botha. And then we have Imladris as Cirdan. Lothlorien actually doesn't have... Oh no, the Ents are the siege heroes because they are quite literally siege units. Let's get Cirdan before they... Oh, I can't do this again. I don't like... Oh, that map keeps zooming in too much. I don't like it. I don't like it. Get military studies. I'm not really going into agricultural studies today. Just because I've not got enough settlements to make it worth it. I've focused entirely upon my base. And I should try and keep this building alive, so I actually want Cirdan. I love playing with him. And I'll show you why soon. He's got a power that a create a hero hero used to have. I mean, no, they don't have it anymore. Create a hero that used to be in the vanilla that we got rid of in the Edain mod. If that doesn't make it obvious, I don't know what will. Keep going, sheriffs. Don't let them destroy the Linen Tower. Good. Now we can get Cirdan out here. And boy oh boy is he fun. As I've already said. And you'll soon see why. Got building materials now. Oh, banner carriers now. I heard the builder saying, we got building materials now. No. We've got banner carriers now. Oh. Speaking of, let's get Bombadil. Oh, Tom Bombadil. The right side of the Imladris power tree is really fun. Because it's all summons. You've got summon, 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 summon. Here you've got defense, building. Pretty cool ability, but I don't prioritize it. Pretty cool ability, but don't prioritize it because it's a defense focused mechanic, and as in Imladris, I don't defend very often. If I do, I can turtle forever, and I don't like that prospect very much. So I like being able to just move out and attack my enemies. Oh no, destroy my Linden Tower. Well, at least I already have Cirdan, so I don't care anymore. Destroy the blasted thing if it'll get you away from me. Let's get our upgrades now. We've wasted enough time not getting our upgrades.
Victory will be ours.
Heal. Always use heal off cooldown, in my opinion. It will save you... it won't save you anything, but it will save you having to keep thinking about it. Let's get some swordsmen, actually. Because we do want some more hero killing potential in case they throw all their heroes at us at once. Although saying that, they won't, because all their heroes died when fighting against these guys. And they were prioritizing golems, so they definitely did not destroy the... they definitely didn't do very much over there. Cirdan's already level 2. So what I like about Cirdan so much, into the west, selected ally units travel to Cirdan.
Come to protect Middle-earth.
That's right, he has a teleport at level 7. It's not like an OP teleport like what the
new armor is ready.
the creator hero, the wizard, could do, where you could teleport an entire army from your base to the opponent's base. For example, an army of berserkers was one of my favourite things to do. I cannot deny it. I enjoyed it.
We've expanded the barracks.
But it's not why I do it. Get another unit of things there. Get magic blades. And oh no, my tower. I am lost without that tower. I didn't even get to name it. Oh, the sorrow. I'm being too melodramatic. You can tell me if I'm being too melodramatic. I don't mind. Heavy armor, always heavy armor. Just makes the hero killers even better at killing heroes. I mean, yeah, you can give them stealth, and yeah, they can then do that. But against AI, who can pretty much see through stealth, even though sometimes it looks like they can't. They can, by the way. It's hard to tell that they can, but they can. Banner of the Even Star on any banner, doesn't matter which. Just means that unit now is healing. Is it AoE healing? I never remember. Yeah, granting inspiration and giving them passive generation out of combat. So it is a passive moving well. It is the same as having a oh, what's the word? It's the same as having a battle wagon with a half on the back. But instead of a half, it's just a unit that kills everything, and it doesn't care about enemy pikes because they probably are pikes. Yeah, look at that. We've not really lost anything, and Miravor's almost off cooldown again. And if you go for a different build, where you prioritize a library over the forge, don't do that. You'll regret it because it doesn't level up the same way as the blacksmithing studies does. Get back to full CP here. Cancel that for now. Get rid of that onager.
I will lead you. Watch for the enemy.
Get full heavy armor for everyone first, because we want to have the extra defense. Our damage is not the problem, it's our defense. And I want to get Bombadil in there as well. And yeah, we've got the same speed as these guys. We elves aren't faster by default. The only unit that's actually faster than every other unit, you'll not believe this, are the Dwarves of Ered Luin. They have the fastest base movement speed of any unit. 55. Every other unit has either 50 or 40 speed, or some variant in between. At least basic infantry does. But yeah, the Dwarves of Ered Luin, they just have more speed by default, and then they can go even faster. They are, Dwarves of Ered Luin, you better watch out. Better watch out when fighting against those dwarves. They are lethal, lethal forces of fury.
We must protect Middle Earth. The enemy's close.
That reminds me, the Blue Mountains map. Is that a map that still exists? The map that's technically the mission for the Wood campaign, where you have to fight Drogoth. Is that a playable mission? Because if it is, I might actually do that one, playing as the Dwarves of Ered Luin.
Line it up.
For reasons.
We must stand against them.
When
We walk in. That unit just vanished.
We must rise up.
Magic tricks.
The enemy is near. Elves of Mifflin.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I'll be here all week.
They strike again.
Let's have Tom focus down those towers. Although he doesn't do actually any damage to towers, he does damage to base buildings. Sonics. Terrible again, but you know. You can't stop me. He's doing some damage. He doesn't do percentage damage, sadly. Let's just TP him out.
We can see the enemy.
Bombadillo! That's right, ranged sonic song. What is more terrifying than that? I'll tell you what, nothing. You, elves, I didn't tell you could go on vacation. Get back here. Yeah, I could use this to teleport an entire army from my base into here, if I threw in Cirdan. Which I probably would have wanted to do, because I need more units in the fight. However, it will not... there are some things that can't actually teleport. I'm not sure what. I think it might be Siege in particular. It can't teleport. I've never actually tried, because I don't make Siege. But if you've ever tried this, try using it against your ally in a fight against like other AI. Just go into their base, be like, okay, I'm gonna destroy this base. Come with me, and then like, give me 5 seconds. And I'm like, no, you come here now. Oh, so fun. Oh, you think you can wait? No, we're killing them now. And last second, let's get Gil-galad in here, because who doesn't like a handsome elf that can just shoot air out of the tip of his spear and kill everything? I mean, I know he's a tier 4 power, but my god, that is busted. Nearly insta-kills all enemy infantry and does massive damage to structures, and Phyllis on its magical damage, so most abilities won't actually negate it. Well, most armor types and things won't negate it. And there we go! Like I said, Imladris, never gonna lose. Might lose to a player, but against an AI, never. Unless it's 4 AI, in which case, yes, I will lose. But how many times do you fight 4 AI at once? Not many times.